What is going on, YouTube? We are streaming again. Another upload straight from the stream. Everybody in the chat say hello to the YouTube channel. So we haven't done a Vision and Chill in a very long time. I don't know exactly why. Vision has been kind of, I don't know. I've gone through different visions of what Vision should be or it has turned into, and Vision and Chill just never happened for a while there, and then so we kind of fell out of the routine. But today I feel like, no joke, is a fairly good Vision. We have 16 episodes deep into episode 3. That is insane. Feels like just yesterday Nick was crying in this room and there was nothing. There was no furniture in here or anything. I also right now, since it's Vision and Chill, I'm going to be taking, I have a little bit of alcohol. I'm going to be taking some sips. I turned off the stream sounds for people that are donating and subscribing so that the rebroadcast isn't annoying to watch. But if I look up and I see that somebody has subscribed or somebody has donated, I'll either say a quick something or just raise my glass, toast it up to the camera, and then we can keep on keeping on. So, yeah, this episode, I wasn't sure going into it. Like, I guess just a brief commentary before we get into the actual episode. I didn't really know how this episode was going to play out. Shooting the guys in Vegas, they're a very calm team. It's probably the calmest team in OpTic. Definitely the calmest team in OpTic. They just destroy everyone and then they fist bump, and that's it. That's pretty much all they do. They don't really get hype. The only one who ever gets hype really is Royal 2. And it's kind of dumb to get hype if you're the only one out of all 4 people that get hype, because then you have no reason to really go off like that. So I was shooting them, and they literally annihilated everybody and fist bumped each other and then left to go be with their girls. And I was just like, man, I hope that I got enough stuff. But I think I ended up clutching it out as far as the content for the Halo part, and then for the CS part, of course, the going over there and having a talk with Hex and Mixwell and Peacemaker was a lot of fun too. So that's what I had going into it, and then I threw some content stuff in there because we hadn't done content in literally forever. So I'm gonna throw on the episode now, and let's get right into it.
And I sit down in the chair, and I'm just like,
not today.
I'm like, what's going on? The next thing you know,
are you really doing this right now? Yo, am I gonna be in Vision though, fam? What's up? How's it going? It's your boy, GP, in the Vision. Never mind, they're gonna cut me, man.
God, I miss Golden Boy. Don't we all miss Golden Boy? Can we get some Golden Boy faces in the chat? I don't even know what the actual chat is or whatever, like the command. Look at me. And that's the last time. That's the last time Nick ever won a H1 game.
Alright, so I found a new addiction. It's called H1Z1.
I thought this shot was really nice.
For a little bit.
It's like probably the best interview shot I've had in a while.
A few hours every day. Anywhere from
anybody that wears a midnight
to
hoodie just looks good. Anybody.
Range in between there.
It's the best hoodie in OpTic. It was Pamage's hoodies. Never mind.
Probably 2 weeks. I went from streaming like 16 hours a day to doing a 24-hour stream the next day when I told myself.
I'm so glad Nick's over this, man.
6 hours. But just the last 2 weeks, a lot of streaming. And
as I say that, he's streaming H1 right now.
It's never something I really got into too heavy. I've always been kind of off and on, but I've been doing it a lot recently, and yeah, it's definitely been fun. But yeah, pretty much
like what?
Over my life in the past 2
Look at his
weeks.
face.
But I think I played it so much that got sick of it. Now I get on and I'm just like.
Oh, you think it's the mic, Ben?
It's.
I get it.
I've too much stress with that game now.
Everybody was doing like the falling asleep faces in the Twitch chat, and then this part, everybody just busted out laughing in the.
Since this is a content-driven episode, I'm sure.
All right, in the chat, this part, we have like a LED lamp at the CS house, and I just put it on Hex and did the interview, and I didn't realize I'm probably gonna ruin this clip for people, so I hope you've already seen Vision, so you've already experienced it once. But because I'm recording in 24 frames, it flickers. Like
my content's been really good.
Like
I'm still going strong with the daily.
Everything
vlog.
behind Hex is like flickering.
That one day that I missed, and I don't even
like,
remember
look,
what the excuse was, but I
don't know if you guys can see that,
I don't
but
miss any days.
Drove me crazy.
I try to make sure that.
And I didn't see it until I already
daily content.
Put it in my computer
because he's creating like long formatted videos, but everybody else has no excuse to not create daily content.
Clip ruined.
In fact, sometimes I get mad at them for only creating one video a day. You know, when Will is creating 3 to 4. And it's just a matter
That's the first time. This clip right there is the first time I've seen Will in forever.
You know, when my plate was already full, I asked for seconds right away with it still being full. I'm streaming daily, every night. I played some old men of OpTic, Modern Warfare Remastered, best sniper in the game. I'm also uploading separate content to my second channel, which is my Let's Play channel. It's just, you know, more often than not, it's just old men of OpTic. I just started playing H1Z1. I got 2 kills.
I got 2 kills.
You know, I'm really seeing progress. I'm still having the same job.
Hex texted me at like 3 a.m. in the morning. And whenever I get a text from Hex, just in general, whenever I get a text from Hex, I'm like, this is going to be bad. But I get a text from Hex, and it's something. It said something like, the progress has started. I'm streaming.
Is vision good?
Yeah. Did you see it?
I watched it.
Oh. Come say hi to the stream.
I don't think you've ever seen me upstairs besides Nick's room.
Yeah, I've never seen. This is the first time you've ever been in my room.
That's not true.
How did you guys like TJ in the video?
Dude, don't spoil it. I haven't seen that shit yet. I didn't even know I was in it. What is this?
That's Hex.
What's he doing?
He is vlogging. The
Get him off my fucking screen.
Get him all. Oh, this is your episode.
It's my fucking
It's
episode.
called No Joke.
Wow.
You know why it's called No Joke?
Because I'm not a fucking joke. Take me serious, losers.
It's because Ghost called you guys. He said you guys are no joke at the very end. You're just like
when he's talking to us?
Yeah, you like barely hear it. He's like, you guys are just no joke. And I was like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I was mentally checked out at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, let me know if you like it, man.
Why'd you tweet Chicky Tendies? Were they spamming in the chat?
They were spamming
Fucking losers.
Chicky Tendies. That's all you saw in the Vision chat. That's all you saw.
I have Chick-fil-A Chicky Tendies. I'm about to go eat them.
All right. He's going to eat his Chicky Tendies. So Hex texted me at like 3 a.m. and was like the process has started or something like that, and it was just a death screen of him placing like 70th in H1Z1, and I was like, oh god. But I feel like old men of OpTic H1Z1s, like those streams, I feel like they could change the game.
On top of that, I'm doing daily vlogs. On top of that, doing a second channel, and on top of that, I'm doing
just another Hex interview with him blowing smoke up his own ass.
And I'm a parent.
Cheers.
So ask him a couple questions. So get him engaged there. Are you actually filming?
Yes.
Yeah.
I hate putting my own voice in Vision,
Life's
but
great. Jersey was fun.
I hate it.
The content you've done over the past month.
Oh, I hate this question. I hate this question every other vision.
So recently we had people come over for a photo shoot. Usually when we do have some kind of company.
Yeah, I woke up this morning and I was like,
for interviews,
I'm in a photo shoot today.
like that. You know,
Like I was like actually a part of it.
This was a huge photo shoot where we got everyone.
I texted mom and said, Mom, I made it.
Damon came over as well, and we all kind of gathered around for a photo shoot.
Hey, Dan.
You're skinnier, so you can stand. Get a little
Oh,
closer.
man.
Championships.
Damon, how's the team looking for
I hate my voice. I don't want to.
Man, better than ever.
It was actually kind of
No, I don't hate my voice. I just don't like hearing it in Vision.
fun because everybody was super relaxed, super chill. For the most part, everybody was farting. Excuse me. For the most part, everybody was laughing.
Dude, Nick's been eating clean lately. I'm sorry if I'm pausing it a lot. Nick's been eating clean lately, or whatever, clean. Like a lot of protein and a lot of water, and that fool, he would just walk, lift left leg up, walk more, lift right leg up.
All right, so
luckily,
like
I can't
said,
smell.
The photographer was making us do a whole bunch of not weird stuff, but of our lifestyle and different things. And he got hitched to do his thing, which his thing would be, I guess, vision. And he's sitting there acting.
Dude, the colors on this interview are
shot
so
for
good.
vision, so the guy can take a picture of it. So he's just standing there with his camera, starts recording Damon, and he's just 2 feet 1 foot.
We
from
just
space,
live
and
streamed
it's just
Vision
hilarious
like an
because
hour and a half
they-
ago,
it just
and
looks
they
ridiculous.
loved this
See
part.
that guy? He's just gonna make a face. Like, open his mouth.
Yeah.
What is that noise? Listen to this. That is terrifying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Are you taping this?
Yes. I am now.
I hope this gets in. I get co-directed. Okay. All right. Okay. Now maybe come from a couple different angles, high and low. Keep it on.
Need it in GIF form.
Good.
Facts.
Good. Yeah. Now same thing. Give him a little attitude. Bring your camera up to me so he has to turn to me a little bit.
Dude,
more.
Damon's so funny, man.
Good.
I'm moving in with Damon and Holly. Ooh! Do you see the little subtleties? It goes boom, boom, and then the logo pops up. Woo! I was feeling myself during this part, man. I wasn't doing anything crazy, but I was just feeling myself.
Tags up. Kerrigan's low, but he doesn't want to overcommit to the angle because as soon as he's on the bomb train, he's vulnerable to a secondary peek. Alder's going to find the angle anyway, and FaZe will take it 16-12.
The music, I loved the music in this.
Right now, there's some internal issues as well because when things don't work out and you don't know what to do, people getting panicked.
We're going through the roughest patch that we've been through since the beginning, since we started, since we recently, almost a year ago exactly. And look, we're having the same issues now, and it'd be very easy for me to beat down in the dumps and just take the negativity and just like let it consume me. But there's no way that I can do that. We've been very, very lucky in the last couple of months of last year. We had a really, really good run at the end of the year, and I was happy.
I don't know anything, guys. As far as like people asking me specific things.
Did you drink all those other waters?
TJ's. I haven't drank any water.
The one Seth had.
Oh yeah. Well, no, I didn't. I had like 2 of them. People just knew they were Seth's, so they came and stole them. You can have one. You just, yeah. Sorry guys, TJ was stealing a water from me. So I forgot what I was talking about. The audio, maybe? Oh, no. The CSGO parts. I can't really like answer questions. I can't even acknowledge questions because if I acknowledge something that's not true, then you'll know it's true or what. You know what I mean? I don't really want to talk about anything CS related, other than the fact of what is EnVyUs, because I don't know. Obviously it's a sticky situation.
In my right mind, expect everything to be, roses and rainbows all the time. Although we got really lucky and through hard work and through building the team, we got to a place where we were competitive. Winning E-League was a true testament, to what the right mentality from a player can do.
I probably should have B-rolled right there. B-rolled the E-League win.
I'm happy when shit like that happens.
I think I looked over it and just forgot.
The bad
Hi,
times
Emily.
with it. Because it wasn't a gun skill problem either. You know what I'm saying? Because you guys were keeping up. It was just like clutch situations that you guys didn't capitalize on. From what I was watching, I was fucking watching diligently, right? Every single match. I don't care how early it was. I made sure that I watched the replays and stuff.
Especially Strawberries was more.
I literally probably used 40% of this entire conversation.
We had 9 rounds T side, and we lost 9 clutches to 0.
It was a bit too long. I can see that, Dev. But I literally only used probably 40% of it.
9, they double equal win the game. 1. Yeah. We didn't win.
And I saw that there was a Reddit post. Hex is gonna text me, tell me I'm an idiot. I saw a Reddit post. I tweeted something like, I hate that there's some aspects of the lifestyle that can't be put on Vision, and people got really scared. I guess. No effing idea. Thank you. They got really scared is what I was talking about. And it's in shots like these. There were things that I kept, that I would, whenever they were done talking, I would be like, Hex, can you say something about this? And he would say, no, because if I do that, that's either illegal. There's like contract issues. You can't talk about players on other teams. You can't talk about like linking up with different people because sponsors contradict and stuff like that. And so literally they did talk about it, but he wouldn't talk about other players or things that they wanted to like do as a team because it can't be on camera. So that's why I tweeted that. It wasn't because people were fighting or people were freaking doing drugs on the counter. Like it wasn't as serious as people made it out to be, but that's basically the story behind that. Is there's certain things that are too dangerous to even be caught on camera, and that's one of them.
After that game,
we felt like we played much better that game.
Yeah, but they went on to win the tournament. Can you really be demoralized by that? Like the fact that it could have fell.
Hex has a point.
Kept playing well though.
He also talks out of his ass a lot. Everybody knows that.
Both pistols, first gun round, everything went their way. The other games we did more than 10 rounds always, and we played a well T side. It's the CT
against
side.
FaZe as well.
It's crazy they went 0-5, and it was like they were all close games except for one. Like that's insane to me.
Our T sides were great.
Like look, they're beating FaZe. They were beating Astralis. FaZe and Astralis in the finals.
Like what we should do, we were struggling with setups. Side, like
the CS.
We didn't practice.
The CS scene stresses me out, man. It stresses me out.
3 days of practice.
3 days and 1 day, one team canceled the practice, so we didn't practice the whole day. Yeah. Practice in NA is hard.
So
didn't we boot camp once?
Yeah, for the major first one. And also here in the house before EOLeague and ACS, it went really well. So we went to tournaments and we came back to the house, all 5. Played here.
Aaron was the highlight of the interview. Yeah. The funny thing is Aaron. Okay, Hex. Aaron always. It's like funny because Aaron was like, Aaron's been working with Hex for as long as I've been working with Hex, and he was like, he's always said, yo, I think Hex hates me. He's like always said that, and it's because Aaron's a very quiet and standoffish guy. Tries like funny stuff or tries to be funny every once in a while, only sometimes succeeds. And Hex is very like thinks about, or Hex comes to conclusions about people really quick. So he just didn't know. I knew he liked Aaron, but Aaron's just like, I think Hex hates me. So during this shot, I was like, yo, Aaron, hop out of the shot. And then Aaron, I was like, hop out of the shot so that they can all like talk. And Hex looks at me and goes, no, you don't tell my Aaron what to do. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, what? My Aaron? And so that's all Aaron's been talking about all day. He was like, well, I guess he doesn't hate me because I'm his Aaron. Okay. Hex doing his Pilates.
I know that.
Right?
Yeah, I know. I'm always here, bro. Like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I think the mentality is the only thing that's like we're in the dumps right now, right? Like we're having a shitty time mentally trying to get over this loss, right? So loss of a player. So I mean,
This shit sucks, dude.
I think again, I just think that it came down to like those very like minute mentality moments where you had to be.
Aaron gets a hug from Hex before I do.
Like that mental.
It's probably already happened.
Push forward, personally. I mean, I don't know. I think we should still be good if we continue to push it that way. Personally, I don't know. To what level is the IGL the thing that makes it like go? Because you could be an IGL, you could be the best IGL with shitty players around you. You're not gonna have the same execution as.
See, these are the kind of moments where
firepower that he was maneuvering.
Hex has to do this.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Being Hex. Being the type of CEO that he is, he has to get involved and he has to dive in head first into the scene and talk about it as if he knows exactly what's going on. But obviously he doesn't play CS, so he doesn't know the ins and outs and stuff. But this is very necessary. Like the shit that he's saying about like gun skill and stuff. Gun skill is not even a term that's used. It's like fire. They use the term firepower, but it's the same thing. So Hex is over here saying the gun skills on the team, but there's just no IGL. So we're only missing one tiny piece of the puzzle instead of, whereas some people have maybe an okay IGL, but they just have shitty players around them. So everybody knows what he's saying, but the Twitch chat, whenever I streamed it live, kind of roasted Hex for it because he's not using the correct lingo, the correct nerdy lingo. But that's what Hex is. That's what makes him a great CEO, is he dives literally face first into every single scene. You should hear him try to talk about Gears. Like, that shit is hilarious. But yeah, so before you roast Hex, just know while Hex is here talking face to face with Mixwell about an esport that he literally doesn't play and he knows nothing about, other owners are sitting behind a computer screen treating their esports players like a number, like a finance, like a term of business. So roast Hex all you want, he's kicking ass.
Really important in higher level competition because teams are very structured, and even though in my opinion we have a really strong individual team, like really strong players, the difference between having a good style composed and everyone knows what to do every time, that's what makes difference in CS, and that's what we don't have right now. We do a lot of rounds because we have a lot of firepower and we still have the core of the lineup. Yeah. But for example, CT side it's a mess. Because they attack you very structured.
God, I love Oscar.
And there's like no response to it because we don't know what to do sometimes, and there's like no answer, and it's a slow death.
Yeah.
As for T side, we kind of prepared pretty good. Like we did the game plans. We knew the strats that we would probably do. Like this strat, remember that we talked about. Hey, we think that this strats could work. So it all came down to
Peacemaker's the coolest dude in the world. Super cool guy.
It happened, sometimes it didn't, but still. Like,
we literally, after Hex left, because Hex had to go to Mexico today, Aaron, Peacemaker, Oscar, and I sat at this table and talked for like an hour and a half. And that's when I tweeted that thing. Like we talked about shit that we just can't like openly talk about, but like just getting to know those two guys, man, they're just like, you can tell when someone's genuine. And Oscar, I've always known Oscar's a genuine guy, and Peacemaker, I'm a big Peacemaker fan now. And I've never been a big fan. Actually, I kind of always been a big fan of coaches in esports, but I've never known a CS coach. But Peacemaker is the homie.
That we just have the core and we have so much firepower that even without a strat, we managed to win the rounds anyway. And also, we struggled to have to win the clutches and stuff. but I feel like an IGL is super important, especially to keep the composure when things are going bad and to kind of like read what's going wrong and adapt to it. And I feel like that's what happened with us, especially on City side on all the matches. Like we start winning and then things start going bad and then we don't
Throwback to when you said you had no idea who Peacemaker was. When I said that, I had no idea who Peacemaker was. No clue.
Immortals. I don't know if you agree with me, but
We have 4 players that usually, especially Rush and Tariq, in my opinion, that are really focused on what they have to do, and it will be really hard for them to do their job and think about what the others have to do at the same time.
Oh, look at me. I'm right there. I just noticed that. No. That's like the third time I've ever been in Vision.
Like
that reflection right there.
They go in super.
Why am I standing with my hands on my... It looks like I have my hands on my hips. Like I'm standing like...
Super fast. Yeah. They see 3 guys at the same time and they have to call. So it's between me and Naf. Naf tried once, I tried...
if you haven't seen the Vision, I would go watch it before we watch
I
this.
can tell it is really hard.
Because I pause a lot.
Killing the same amount as you killed before while IGLing well and doing everything at the same time, it's
super hard.
Super hard.
For example, on training, playing against who it was FaZe, where Tarek was just saying like, I don't know what to do, I don't know what set.
Look at Aaron. Look at him. Look at him just sitting there in the OpTic CS:GO house. He really did it. I sent Aaron a Skype message in 2014, I think. And I said, because he was like, I'm going to denial. And I was like, if you stick with me, I promise you, shit is going to happen. I sent that to him on Skype. Now look at him. Now look at him!
Nobody steps
Sorry.
up and say anything.
Done gassing myself.
And then we just keep losing like over and over again, doing the same thing. That's where an IGL is important.
So what do we have next? Tomorrow we have the ESL, the EPL, and then we have a qualifier for Kiev.
Start at Kiev. This weekend. It starts Saturday.
All right. Well, let's see how this weekend goes, man. I just go in there knowing that you have nothing to lose. Just fucking shit on everyone, okay? Because you have nothing to lose.
Yeah.
And everybody's expecting us like, yeah. So if we come out with a win, they're gonna be like, because they're gonna underestimate us, right?
Yeah.
Everybody's underestimating us right now, just like they did last year. You know?
Just like they did last year.
Just like try to IGL and.
The thing with that mentality, it's a great mentality to have. Where Hex is just like, we did this. We did the impossible. We grabbed Conquest and a year later won E-League. So you think about Conquest and you think Rush, Stanislaw, NAF. They were on Conquest for like a year and a half. Conquest, Denial, and all of that. Like basically the amateur NA scene, like the dump, like the Pop Warner of CS:GO. That's what they were playing for, and now a year later, they win E-League. So, whereas Hex is saying, we've got this. Like we've done it before, we could do it again. We can, put our nose down and just fucking power through and grind, and eventually make our way back up to the top. Hex is thinking that, and then the players are thinking like, I did that already. Like I already did that. I earned my reputation. I won E-League. I don't have to do that anymore. I am a hot commodity. I'm not saying that's exactly what all the CS guys are thinking, but that's one of the things that Oscar and I were talking about. He was like, he was like, the grind is the part that we did already, and I don't know if we can do it again. I don't know if they can find 5 people that would be ready and willing and capable and loyal enough to just grind and get back up instead of just quitting or leaving for an easier option since they already have a name, if that makes sense. Like these were kids that were just on Conquest and just on like amateur NA teams, and now they're superstars. So that's the what is it? The fucking devil's advocate for what Hex is saying.
Let them do their thing and just try to
Did y'all hear Nick?
be there and do my best. But the most important thing would be like IGLing and
just IGL and watch my back.
As much as some people
IGL and watch my back.
may be mad
That would have been my
maybe
vlog title.
with where we're at right now, I've never been one to shy away from a challenge. I've never been the one to run away from a challenge. It's not in me to be that, and I hope that the majority of you who are out there watching are have the same mentality as I do, right? If you're part of the team, you're going to be with us through thick and thin, right? Green wall, together we stand, together we
Oh my God, Hex during this part.
And we dust ourselves
It's
off,
borderline
get on and do the business.
half of my nerdy ass self
Sometimes when you see a bump in the road and you
hears what Hex is saying and just get amped. And the other half is just in fetal position cringing on the
get up
floor.
and take flight, sometimes you land it. Other times come out with bumps and bruises. Just gotta do it again.
The team continues to search for an in-game leader in attempt to rebuild the chemistry once shown. That's a sentence, right? Like that's an appropriate sentence. I think that's a sentence. I remember it was like, because it was like 3 a.m. at this point, and I was looking at it like, is that grammar? In an attempt. Shit. Actually, I didn't do that part. That was Aaron. Halo! Can we get some Halo hype in the chat? Whoa! Who is this guy? I don't know who this guy is. He looks like God Niz, if you guys know who that is. Stands up and he says, "Why aren't you yelling now, bitch?"
So the Halo event was this weekend, Vegas. Mike came to me with the proposal of playing, and I said, "Get out of my face."
Second team. I knew who he was with though. I don't think they were there for it. It was like Hunter JJX, King Nick, and someone else. I don't remember.
That's Hunter JJX.
Here for fun.
That's
I didn't
funny.
actually watch their series at all because I wasn't really at the event on Friday, which is when like all the AM bracket stuff was done, except for like the last round, which was Saturday. But I woke up Saturday. You know, we had like 2 matches to play to qualify, and I'm like, yo, who do we play first round? We didn't know, and someone
Dude, I love this
on Twitter
song.
said, like, we're about to play Flame Sword, and I'm like, I play Mike? That's weird.
No. The crazy thing is you couldn't. Obviously, it was off stream, but low key they choked this last map. I think is it a flag? I can't tell. It's either a flag or a stronghold, and they were up. They were either up 2-0 in flag or they were up by like 70 points. I think it was strongholds. The lighting is really good the whole episode. Thank you. I think it is too. And I do I have like a custom vision color correction now. So I guess I'm big time. But Mike's team was up, literally should have won. They low-key kind of choked.
I think his team ended up losing the last round of AM right before like change.
TJ's interview was good as hell.
Lifestyle. If you guys know Gary, old Gary from the OpTic team last World Season.
It's a preset. It's not a preset, Oreo. Whoa, you're in here? I guess I'll mod your ass. It's a pity mod.
For Worlds. This is all you have. A killing frenzy for Frosty, people. This guy, man, this young man, it's insane. I can't believe it. I'm the president. Almost feels like Frosty though, keeping that to. Oh, there you go.
Brad is so good. It's annoying.
Enjoy this. There you go. go. Nice headshot. Looking for another one. Let's get it. Ay, Dios mío. He's able to
Nah.
find two, but that was going to be a clean
Nah.
there. Nice stuff from OpTic Gaming and right in this spot, right in the cave. Tears, he hangs out right by the tower. And I have to say, like, this is textbook OpTic Gaming, man. They look at the opportunity at not the best situation. Sweet Lord. My goodness.
Nah.
Snake bite.
Nah. Can I get some nahs in the chat, please? Dude, PJ lives and breathes Halo.
Expectations for the place going into it.
Reverb hype.
And they didn't really live up to it. But
Reverb hype.
I don't know. I think they'll make it through the LCQ. But we played them in our second round of qualifying. We were playing really good. We were playing some of the best we've ever played. I mean, it was a really big series, so we beat them 4-0.
Dude, I don't know. I'm like hiding right corner against fucking STDs.
Dude, it's crazy how good of friends the Liquid and the OpTic guys are. Like, they're really good friends. More can time with Brad. He was with his girlfriend the whole time.
Speaking for myself, I know I was relieved, to qualify. I wasn't like freaking out about it, but it's just stressful knowing like that you actually have to qualify. And like
The song, they're like beats by. It's in the description.
Worth more than the rest of the year combined.
I forgot his name.
Like, I
Young
don't
Taylor.
wanna
Yeah,
say
Young
be
Taylor.
Specifically like nervous, but it's just something I was relieved to get out of the way. PJ Snakebite, he freaks out over everything, the smallest stuff. So I'm sure he was having like mental breakdowns without trying to show it. But we got it out of the way, like really early on Saturday. We played our first round and second round back to back.
This part was dirty. Thanks,
so
man.
we got that out of the way right in the beginning of the day, which felt really good. Some teams had to wait
The music is
6
so-
hours to play their next round, and that would have not been fun.
Did I low-key kill it? Sorry. Done gassing myself.
Kids are behind me.
Straight. I think the only time in the last 4 years? 4 years? I think the only time in the last 4 years I've ever wanted OpTic to lose a map was during this series. It was because I knew OpTic was going to win the series. And I'm really good friends with Brad and Aaron. And obviously I'm really good friends with these three. And then I talked to Royal 2 at events, and he's obviously him and his brother, super cool guys. But they were like so close to losing. Like the OpTic guys were so close to losing the Slayer. And there was a part of me while I was recording, I was like, I kind of want Straight to win this. And I remember recording OpTic guys winning, and then I went back and sat down, and I remember thinking, what the fuck? That's the first time I've ever wanted another team to win. Like, am I weird? Is it the Twilight Zone?
Making a push, they take down Snakebite. Oh, they pick up the kill. It's 42. Don't die. 42. They spot the players in Cafe. What is Renegade making this push?
There's
He's
two guys
getting
on
caught
him.
out.
He goes into overtime, though.
So it doesn't matter.
I know. I'm telling Matt, where? Two on me. Two cafe, two. I'm pushing.
Dude, Royal 2 gets feisty, man.
Setting up, waiting. Gets the combo. No way. Snakebite was ready for it. Renegade, I'm so
Watch Matt get feisty right here. He's just getting dropped.
Straight ribbon. OpTic Gaming only 1 kill away from winning this game number 2, and this could be it, Mike. No!
Oh!
No! They don't kill! They didn't get it!
49-48 over to Straight Rippin right now. That was 3 players down, an all-out push.
Oh my God, look at these angles!
Player is getting spot out by himself.
No!
Renegade gets flipped, and that is gonna
And they
be
win.
it. Game number 2.
Fun fact, everything that Matt says right here, when I'm standing literally right beside him, and he's facing that way, and the crowd is right here. So I have no idea what he's saying. I can see his mouth move, but I have no idea what he says until I rewatch it, because the mic picks it up. Because the mic is pointed towards him, so he can hear what he says. So when I rewatched it, I was like, oh shit.
Stop fucking playing so fast. I have a sniper, we literally win the game. Stop fucking playing like that. I literally win the game. Stop.
If I have the sniper, we literally win the game. Stop fucking pushing like that. What? If I had a teammate that said that to me, I'd be like, give him the sniper now, and I'm gonna drop my controller. Fuck that. If you got that much confidence, sheesh. I'm gonna find a corner and hide in it.
We're literally throwing the game, so Brad said to go this way. I should have known.
I'm talkative. Time to pour back up. Refill.
Hines, they've been a team most of Halo 5. That was our first time actually having to play them ever in Halo 5, and they're our good friends, so you know, that was weird. It's just weird that we haven't played them yet.
4-0. I've never seen a team so good before. What the fuck? I want to do a do you know your duo with these two at Worlds.
It was a 4-0, but the score of the games was a lot closer than it seemed. Just based off the series score, they played really well. They almost beat us in game 2. They almost had a crazy comeback on us, but you know, we beat them 4-0 at like 10:30 a.m. Sunday, first match of the day. So, you know, GG's to them.
Yeah, I feel like we can do that so much more. Going Ness. Like we'll kill like a person or two, and like Ness is completely open. I feel like a lot of teams
we're too one-dimensional. Like we
always go barrels, and
we like think we have to go.
Like we can go barrels, get a kill, and then like Brad, like if you kill one person engine, like Brad just really.
I love watching any kind of competitive gaming. Same, except for like Dota and League. I just can't get into it. Sam's trying to teach me League, but I have no idea.
Probably.
Let's low-key lose.
That's actually like our matches.
Let's low-key lose.
They're doing straight and Panda right now on side, and then we're doing our
LG versus the loser of this on side.
So you guys
Okay, so then winners finals would be main stage, and then like losers semis would be.
Oh, fear itself. Look at him. He's too handsome.
Side station, and then
no one can be that handsome.
We had to play Liquid right after that on main stage, and game 1 we won 3-0. PJ had that
super
crazy,
boring. I mean, if you don't know the guys, I can understand how it would be boring.
The flag, you know, hogging everything.
It did not pan out for them. Snakebite, you mentioned, Tom, the patience and the players. Just look at this teamwork. Triple kill. He's all lined up. 1, 2, 3. See you later, man.
That's the over if he wants it. Where's the
please
ground
get him.
pound?
Please get him. Yes, he does indeed. Snakebite with the overkill.
An overkill, and they were all one shot.
This is why this man right now.
It's the girl in the CS:GO interview.
In the world, back of the net. Wow. That's how you
I have
play.
no idea who you're talking about.
Capture the flag. Sweet Jesus, PJ.
The rest of the series was really close. I had like that crazy 2 seconds left flag.
Like, I love the music.
Messi, we're looking across all the POVs. See if anybody can make something happen. Oh my God! Lethal. 2 seconds on
left.
The clock. Sticks it in the back of the net. The game is alive. We have moved into 3 minutes of overtime. Tom, you said he was the person to make something happen. He just did.
We almost had that crazy comeback on Plaza. We were down a lot, and we almost brought it back.
And be patient. They only need 2 more kills here. That's going to be one player dropping. Oh my, there it is. That's going to be 49 to 47 here. Where is the last player?
That was one of the 3 maps that they lost the whole tournament.
But the winners finals was definitely our toughest match of the event, and
The editing gives me a boner? Thank you.
It's really close.
Holy shit!
Holy shit! That's the hype. That's the only hype the Halo team gets. I'm glad I caught it. I caught the 1 second of hype the whole weekend. The daddy chant. See ya, Oreo.
Actually, Hitch, get this on camera. Hey, Frosty, I want to interview you, man. Why? 1,000 subs, I'll do an interview.
What?
1,000.
How does he just have...
Bro, I watch you stream all the time. I support you. I'll dead ass give you a Twitch Prime sub when I go home.
We were all socially awkward.
Yeah, I know you're all socially awkward. Fine, it's TJ. I'm doing here again. It's gonna be dirty.
It's gonna be dirty.
I mean, they were just.
I miss Alex and
I know.
COD, man.
Let's go. Come on, TJ.
Can't he do both? Someone pay him more money.
Move your big head, PJ. Thank you.
This shot is clean as hell.
Do you know what Game 7 is?
I miss Gandhi, same.
No, I don't think Envy played up to their standards. I think that they're going to play better at Worlds. He seemed to be the only one making a lot of plays, so I don't know. I'm excited to see how they are at Worlds. It felt weird not playing at this event, but Liquid ended.
This is something I'll rewind it so I'm not like interrupting. But this whole next clip is something that I've never really done. There's no secret that I'm not like I'm not a revitalize or a snipetality. Like whenever I edit, like I like to piece the puzzles together. Like I'm not like a 3D editor or anything like that, like a crazy montage guy. But this next scene is something that I'd never done before. I'd never done an entire interview and never showing the interview. Like TJ answers an entire question and I just put it, in the background of him walking up to main stage. And it's just a little something, but I figured maybe somebody would be interested in it. And I think it turned out all right.
No, I don't think Envy played up to their standards. I think that they're going to play better at Worlds. He seemed to be the only one making a lot of plays, so I don't know. I'm excited to see how they are at Worlds. It felt weird not playing at this event, but Liquid ended up making it back to the finals.
You guys fucking scared the shit out of me, Jesus.
I thought this was awesome. Just PJ talking with the Liquid coach, like that's so sick.
Pink jerseys are key, huh? I doubted them.
D. Eastman.
I was like, dang, I saw you guys in those. I was like, they're about to get shamed.
It's going to go one of two ways. We're going to be doing the fucking or getting
Either you're going to be doing the fucking or you're getting fucked.
doing the fucking or getting
Sorry, Mom, if you're watching this. That's what he said. I was just repeating. Oh, there's pink jerseys? Yeah. Oh, I got to hang out with Seller. It was sick.
So, am I going?
Will there be a breast cancer jerseys? I don't think those will happen again, just because there's weird stuff behind it.
Alright, one more series and we get to go home and play each other.
Oh, the Halo team is more dominant, 100%. It's between the Halo and the Gears team. Those are the only competition between who's more dominant.
Nothing they can do at this point. That's going to be game number 1 of the finals, going towards OpTic, 1-0.
Throw it out over to Silver. It'll be ready and waiting. Frosty picks up a nice easy double. Lethal picks one as well. And this is looking like it's going to be another flag capture. Snakeback will give some aggressiveness with the flag that comes around the corner.
Snowman.
Face. There you go. OG.
10 months, bub.
OpTic Gaming making the push. push. They only need 4 more.
Oh,
One
wow.
person jumps out. Fortunately, Stellar's getting drilled from behind. 47 to 44.
Stellar's getting drilled from behind. I didn't say it.
Finds 1, 2. They're all pushing in on Lethal. Let's see if we can grab a kill. No, we cannot. He will drop down. Here we are, the 1-2 members. Snakebite answers. Easy double kill from him. OpTic Gaming are your Halo World Championship 2017 Las Vegas champions. Congratulations, OG.
That was the fastest 5 get the whole team in front. We're going to present the pick. So if you can do that like in 5 seconds. Yeah, like right now.
These guys just won 5K and they're not even hyped. Did you see them when they won Worlds? They won $1 million and they were just like what? I get crunk off a GB match. You guys are no joke. That's what Ghost Yami just said. You guys are no joke. And I don't know. That's where it came from.
Liquid's good though. Like Liquid's really good. Yeah, they've gotten a lot better.
I was saying how Penguin feels a lot more comfortable as a player now.
He had a really
snipers and stuff.
He had a really good tournament.
Yeah, he had a really good tournament. Really good tournament. Yeah, it's something that keep an eye out for. But I don't know. I think that as you guys stick on your grind, it's like just keep getting better. And everyone knows it too. Like everyone's like, damn it, dude. Thought we were there on time.
Just gotta keep doing what we're doing.
That's so buttery.
3 a.m. on Thursday night. We opened the doors at 9 a.m. on Friday.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
The atmosphere at this tournament was awesome. The crowd was like,
The crowd was really good. I don't know if it was like because it was like in a movie theater, but the sound, it just sounded loud. It just sounded loud.
Get out of the way.
I don't know if it's like the walls or something.
That's right. Am I finally going to be in Vision's pitch? Is this it? Is this it? Can you acknowledge me? Stop being that awkward person.
I shake the camera no.
Just shout out though. Shout out to you. I love you so much.
Deno, JW.
Like that guy.
Okay.
Really, really racist.
God, look at all of that. Jeez.
Ginger's not a racist.
I'll take 2, please.
Not a racist. No, you don't. No, you don't.
After we won, you know, I stayed in Vegas a couple extra days. PJ stayed basically all of Monday and left late. But, you know, leading up into Worlds, our plan is I'm back at the house, obviously. Snakebite's going back home for like a week, and then I think he's coming back here. But I think it's just going to be us 2 at the house, and then other than that, we're just scrimming every day like we normally do. I'm pretty sure our first scrim is Thursday against Allegiance, and we're going to try to scrim every day like normal. No, not really change up the regime too much for Worlds, and hopefully get that back-to-back.
Let's go, baby. Wow, I just sneezed at like the perfect time. I still don't even know if the Crooked Drivers guy knows that I use this song for every outro for the last 2 seasons. But yeah, that's no joke. Ever since we've been watching it, let's see if it. How do you? It's gotten 6K more viewers. So that's interesting. It's been a lot of fun. Over the past, I would say like 3 months maybe. Vision's been kind of, as far as like the hardcore supporting base, like I would say like the people that, not the people that just get on and watch a video after school, like the people that subscribe to all of the OpTic people, like the people that are subscribed to the Reddit and get on it every day. People like that, they've been kind of critiquing Vision a lot lately, and there's nothing wrong with that. It needs it because there's an aspect of Vision that was there, and it shined so bright at the very beginning. I guess it's like a maybe I'm just tipsy talking right now, but maybe it's like a sense of unity between all of the people. And a lot of that has to do with the interviews, I think. And I kind of realized that over the past week. And I feel like the interviews in this vision, along with the music and along with the behind the scenes and along with the montage of clips, kind of made this vision feel whole. And I don't know if you guys can hear Nick, but it's like the first time. I mean, I love editing vision, and I've loved putting out the visions that I've been putting out. Especially the Atlanta one was a lot of fun. The Change one that was in 2 different parts, that one was fun because that's when like Stan left and it's like a big story. But as far as like a one that feels whole and one that I'm 110% happy with, this is the first one in a while. I'm not gonna lie to you, probably since early season 3, and it feels good, man. It really does. Really does feel good. When I was, whenever I stream vision, there's always a big part of me that's nervous. And this time I wasn't nervous. I was excited. I was excited to see what people were going to say. I was excited to see what the Twitch chat was going to say, and the Twitch chat was going to give their input. And then they just spam chicken tendies in the chat. But as far as the YouTube guys, seriously, thank you so much. I know the layout is a little ghetto, but it did the job. We talked about it. This is a director's cut / commentary of Vision. But thank you guys seriously so much for watching. Not only this Vision, but all of the Vision content, or all of the Nation content over the past like 2 months or month in general. And yeah, let's do another Vision and Chill soon. Yeah, that is going to do it for this episode of Vision and Chill. My name is Hitch. Another day, another video. Even though it's on stream, I'm actually gonna try to stall. Everybody say goodbye to YouTube. Everybody say goodbye to YouTube. Play H1? I'm probably going to play H1 in just a second. I'm just going to wait for you guys to say goodbye to YouTube, though. I gotta pee, but I don't want to break the seal. You know what I mean? There it is. Everybody's saying goodbye to YouTube. So, everybody on the channel, thank you guys so much for watching. My name is Hitch. Another day, another video. And we'll see you next time.